Have live updates in the noon report, too. With the live eye near the Fort Pitt tubes, David Johnson, Channel 11 News. Back to you, Marissa.
Okay, thank you very much, David, for being on that scene. Of course, as David mentioned, we will have more on Channel 11 News at noon, so join us.
We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Hey, all right, Joe's got a sense of humor. You will enjoy Joe if you haven't been with us over the last couple of shows. Here to introduce a couple of people I know you'll also enjoy is Summer Bartholomew. Remember, Joe was teasing me with that instant bargain. I don't know. Should I, shouldn't I?
Sure.
Who'd you bring us?
She eats her way through the day. Originally from Porter, Indiana, a big hand is Sara Bolton.
Hi there, Sarah.
And he's an underrated superstar from Chicago, Illinois. Let's all welcome Brandon Arnold.
Hello there, Brandon. See you little later, some bargain, Summer. Brandon, you are an underrated superstar?
Yes, ever since I was small, I've been acting in different movies and plays, only it was just for family and friends.
Oh, you're gonna try to do this now?
This is my nationwide debut.
Oh, well, we are happy to see you here, Brandon Arnold.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And Sarah, we are happy to see you, and I'm looking at the slip of a girl who eats her way through the day.
That's right, Jim. I work for a company that makes ice cream, and part of my job is eating. It's rather fattening.
Eating ice cream.
That's
She's
right.
paid to eat ice cream. That's a tough job,
It is.
Sarah. Nice to have you here as well. $20 starts all three players off. Let's get into the game with us. On what part of the body would an Englishman wear his bowler? Joe.
His head.
On his head. Yeah, it's a hat. You're right. $5 for the correct answer. Joe goes to 25. Name the Oscar-winning actress who married Prince Renier of the... Joe.
Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly it is. 2 in a row with the champion for 30. If people consider you a coward, you're said to have what color streak? Brandon.
Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow streak it is. Brandon goes to 25. Yes, indeed. Incidentally, today a yellow streak might mean you have very fashionable hair. Every chef should be able to whip up the egg yolk and butter sauce named for the Netherlands. Brandon?
Meringue.
No. The Netherlands, Hollandaise. Hollandaise. And Brandon loses 5 for the incorrect answer. Back down to 20. What kind of sporting equipment comes in varieties called base, basket, and foot? Joe.
Ball.
They're all balls. That's right. Joe goes to 35. Well, it's time for this in bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Joe, you've got a $15 lead. And talking about sporting equipment, you can buy this.
Joe, we think you should pitch right in and buy this great camping gear. Academy Broadway. Products designed for leisure, carefree outdoor fun. Curvilinear tent, insulated bag, and inflatable rubber boat with a motor mount. Furnished by Academy Broadway, and it's normally priced at $488. But today on sale of the century, it's yours for only $6.
Elaine, somehow I don't see you as a woodsy person. This is not a... I see you in glamorous gowns. Woodsy, no. $488. Now, Joe, you always tell me you like things and you really need it, and I'm never sure if I can believe you.
Jim, you always hit my weaknesses. I love camping.
Oh, you do?
Love it.
You believe him, Summer? No. $488 worth of what he really loves, camping equipment. Now, Joe, again, you've got a big lead. $15 lead. Buy it for $6, you'd have a $9 lead. Just in case you were putting me on slightly. $200 in cash goes with it for $6. Going once, going twice, and no sale. He loved camping just about as much as Elaine does, yes. Hanging on to the $15 lead. A half-man, half-eagle mythological monster shares its name with a TV host named Merv. What is it, Joe?
Griffin.
Yes, half-man, half-monster. Love it. Yes, you got another 5. You go to 40. What is the world's most populous country? Brandon.
China.
China is what it is. Brandon back in the second place. The poem The Last Leaf was written by physician scholar Oliver Wendell. Brandon. Holmes is right. 2 in a row for Brandon. Pulls it within $10 of Joe. Talking about $10, there is a $10 money card up on the board now as we play the fame game. For control of that board, identify a famous person. I was born in California in 1916 and grew up tall and handsome with a deep voice. I originally planned to study medicine, but Hollywood called in the 1940s. I soon became the perennial hero. Joe.
Ronald Reagan.
Incorrect. On to the rest of the question. No dollar value. You stay at 40. You're playing for control of the board. We will clear the board. Continue for Brandon and Sarah. I soon became the perennial hero in such films as Keys of the Kingdom, won Oscar nominations for The Yearling, 12 O'Clock High, Gentleman's Agreement, I finally won the statuette for To Kill a Mockingbird. Brandon.
Gregory Peck.
Gregory Peck. You're right, Brandon. You've got control of that board. When the lights start to flash, we'll show you the $10 money card.
Behind number 8.
Find that, and you will get that added to your score. You'll get the prize, what's behind any other number you land on. You stop those lights when you want to. We're locked into you, Brandon. Go.
Never too late for number 8.
Just missed it, but behind number 7, we have this.
A TV set. Hitachi's 13-inch color TV. 100% solid-state video system, random access electronic tuning, signal tracker system, and private listening earphone. Furnished by Hitachi.
Over $400 color TV. That's yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. I love that Brandon said never too late for number 8. He learned that playing Parcheesi, Fred. We'll be right back.
Is your hair dried out from coloring or perming? Try combing your conditioner through before you rinse. Get it everywhere.
Salon secrets from Germac. Dried out hair.
Germac's hair care experts know dry hair is thirsty for rich moisturizers, and Germac EFA shampoo and conditioner have got them. They're the key to soft, sexy hair. So go ahead, color your hair, perm it. It's okay. Just use EFA, Germac's salon secret for dried out hair. And try using extra conditioner on the ends. That's my secret.
Listen, I don't know how they found out about the Saving Place sale before you did, but they're buying things like crazy. Fashion Fresh paint at $5.48, it's disappearing. Kmart antifreeze, just 2 for $4 after rebate. Gala towels, 59 cents. Halloween Junior Boss, $1.99. They can't last. As for these electric blankets, I'll hide one under the counter for you. Kmart, the Saving Place, you can't do better, but you better hurry.
If you live in Los Angeles or are planning to visit the LA area and would like to become a contestant on Sale of the Century, call area code 213-557-3555. And now back to Jim Perry and Sale of the Century.
Thank you, Jay. Our champion looking for a third crack at that winner's board. He's got the lead. He's at 40, but Brandon started to make a move, pulled it within 2 questions of him, and Sara not out of it, just 4 questions behind. We're back with this. What powered Robert Fulton's boat, the Claremont? Joe?
Steam.
Steam is exactly what it is. As Joe beats Sara to the buzzer, goes to 45. According to the song, sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at what time? Joe?
Supper time.
Supper time is what it is, and again, Joe beats Sara and goes to 50. Before birth, developing babies receive nourishment through what cord? Joe?
Placenta.
No. Umbilical cord. Through what cord? And the champion takes a backward step, losing 5. From the Latin meaning daily, a journal of very personal notes kept in a special book is called, Joe?
Diary.
Diary it is. Got that $5 back. And a $20 lead. Pretty good sized lead now, Joe. A $20 lead, and we might have something lovely that you... This is something I know he always wants. Sure.
So East will meet West when you add this to your decor. A beautiful piece of art. A delicate oriental silk screen entitled Gardenia by Miramasa. Handsomely framed, furnished by Steve Stein Gallery. And it's normally priced at $800. But today on Sale of the Century, cheers for only $11.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful artwork. All right, here we go. Joe, what do you think of that?
I love it.
You love it.
It's great. I've needed one.
Yeah, I knew that. I don't believe him. $800 artwork. Just in case you didn't really mean it. Don't hit the buzzer. I know you were going to hit the buzzer even before I reached in my pocket. But now that I've reached in my pocket, you would have a $9 lead and $500 in cash if you bought that thing you really love most in the whole wide world for $11. Going once. Going twice.
So nice. It's so nice. It's beautiful. I want it. I want it badly.
Going.
I want it badly.
Going. No sale. I knew that. Doggone it. Wanted it badly. Hanging on to the $20 lead. I believe you, Joe. In ancient times, what animal most commonly responded to the reins of Roman charioteers? Sara.
A horse.
Horse is exactly what it is. Sara goes to 20. Finally beat him to the buzzer. Atta girl. In order to help in her husband's 1987 gubernatorial bid, she resigned as co-anchor of the CBS Morning News. Brandon.
Phyllis George.
Phyllis George it is. Brandon at 35. Yes. When Ferdinand Magellan sailed this ocean, it was so calm and peaceful, he named it... Joe?
The Pacific.
Pacific, exactly right. And Joe goes to 55. According to the old saying, possession is 9/10. Joe?
Of the law.
You are right, and you go to 60. From the Latin meaning field, this word describes the grounds upon which a college is located. Brandon?
Campus.
Campus is what it is. Brandon keeps it with that $20 difference. He goes to 40. Talking about colleges, during a faculty meeting on a local college, a speaker announced, I have some good news and some bad news. At the faculty meeting, he announced that the good news is the survey has revealed that co-eds on this campus find middle-aged professors sexy. The bad news is the co-eds think middle age is 25. We'll be right back.
Aren't you smart to look for sweet, to look for pure, to look for great tasting orange juice? And now you're smart to look for something new, Florida's seal of approval. Your guarantee that no matter how or where it's packaged, it's juice that meets Florida's standards. Standards higher than those of the federal government. So to be sure the juice you pour has everything you're looking for. Look for Florida's new seal of approval.
Orange, you smart. Grandma's coming over. Sam needs a bath.
I hate baths.
Let's wash Grandma's favorite sailor suit. It was white.
I'll use Clorox too.
Clorox 2 is a bleach for colors.
You'll be surprised. It also whitens as well as liquid bleach.
Well, oh, I gotta run.
Advanced whitening formula Clorox 2 whitens as well as liquid, still safely cleans colors.
Clorox 2 did it. He looks wonderful.
I was very good today.
37 years I've been brown bagging my lunch. Ham sandwich, an extra thin pumpernickel, a Granny Smith apple, a couple mustard pickles. 37 years. And today, Edna slipped me a kiss. A little Hershey's kiss. After all that time, could it be I'm still the cat's meow?
Hershey's Kisses. They're only little till you taste them.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. And when many adults get a cough, they play doctor at home. They treat their cough with the same medicine they originally bought for their children. They need one of the adult formulas from Vicks for the coughs adults get, with the strength adults need. Formula 44 for coughs, 44D for coughs with congestion, and Formula 44M for coughs with congestion and a raw, irritated throat. The adult formulas. You can't buy anything more effective.
The adult formulas from Vicks, of course.
Our champion Joe the Lava, who loves and needs everything and buys nothing, at $60. Brandon at 40. Sarah at 25. And again, the fame game buzzing when you know this time a famous thing. I am a convenient form of food that came into being in the 18th century. I was supposedly invented by a titled Englishman who played cards. Joe.
Sandwich.
For the Earl of Sandwich, you are exactly right. Nicely done. And Joe, you've got control of the board. The lights start to flash. And as we start those lights flashing, we'll add a $15 money card.
Behind number 4.
All right, we are locked in now to your buzzer, Joe. Good luck, and you can stop it when you want.
4 for more. 4 for more. 4.
Yep, a $10 money card. Those lights landed on the $10. We add that to Joe's score. He goes to 70. Obviously plays the same Parcheesi game that Brandon does. And we're back now with all three players in this. From the Spanish for chestnut, flamenco dancers use these hand instruments, Joe?
Castanets.
To make the clicks. Castanets is exactly right, and Joe stretches it out a bit more. The largest gland in the human body secretes bile and is subject to cirrhosis. Brandon?
Liver.
Liver is right. Then Brandon, the 45, yes. The 1948 Cole Porter musical Kiss Me Kate is based on Shakespeare's The Taming of Joe.
The Shrew.
You are right, just beating everyone on the buzzer. Joe goes to 80. Joe has stretched that lead out a little bit more. And Joe, you can buy this.
Joe, you'll give yourself a big hand after you've learned the hula on your fabulous trip to Hawaii. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles for a week's stay at the Kona Surf. Set in tropical gardens, surrounded by the bay, ocean, and a golf course located on Hawaii's Kona coast. Luxury rooms and island entertainment furnished by Kona Surf. This beautiful trip is normally priced at $2,176, but today on celebratory features for only $16. He told me to do it.
Why are you getting embarrassed? You did that very well. Shall we do it together?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Joe. You're not going to believe this.
No, I'm not, Joe.
You're not going to believe
No,
this.
I'm not.
Hawaii is my most favorite place in the whole world.
I'm glad I got up on higher ground, Joe, because it's sure getting down there. Now, Joe.
I love Hawaii.
I'm glad to hear that, Joe. I'm glad to hear it because, Joe,
It's terrible.
that's a $2,176 trip.
Oh, my God.
Cost you $16. You would still have a $19 lead. Joe, believe me this time, I'm leaving the price right there. You want to go to Hawaii, you still have a $19 lead. Going once, going twice, and no sale. I wasn't going to reach in my pocket this time. We will be right back. Don't go.
Shrimp with lots of sauce. Shrimp with lots of sauce. A roast pork lo mein.
Ever since Benihana introduced their frozen Oriental entrees, people have been saying 8 is not enough. So we've introduced 4 more. Shrimp and lobster sauce, Szechuan beef, roast pork lo mein, roast pork with Chinese vegetables. Benihana's taken your favorite Oriental restaurant food and put it where it belongs, at home.
More mail.
Benihana. We either make them great or we don't make them at all.
My maiden voice.
You did great. Let's get that coffee.
Only half a cup.
Well, you love a hearty coffee.
The caffeine.
Look,
Brim, decaffeinated coffee.
dark roast from Brim. This Brim's got a deep flavor that really speaks to you.
Speaks to me. It tastes this rich, fill it to the rim.
Fill your cup to the rim with a hearty taste of dark roast from Brim, also in regular roast.
Today's the day. My 10-year reunion. I can't believe it. Back in school, I was on a pretty tight budget. That's when I discovered Suave. Then I started working and tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners. Know what? They weren't any better. They just cost more. So I came back to Suave. I'll bet a lot of my old classmates spend a fortune on their hair. I don't. Suave just makes me look like I do. Oh!
Try Suave's new Soft Highlight Shampoo and Conditioner. Suave makes you look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
For the next 30 seconds, we'd like to talk to your senses. How about sweet, chewy raisins? If you think they taste great as a snack, feast your eyes on what they do for a sundae or muffins. Smell those plump, fragrant raisins. Or on hotcakes. Make your mouth water. Then go with your senses, because they know what you want. The incomparable taste of California raisins. You can't get it anywhere else.
Talking with our champion, Joe, and I asked him, I said, boy, I thought your lead was big enough this time. And, Joe, what'd you tell me?
It's plenty big enough. I really wanted that last. My hand
right,
wasn't
sure,
quick.
and I still believe you, Joe. Joe, I think he's got his eye on a car, friends. That's what he's got an eye on. Joe is at 80, hanging on to that big lead, making it a little tougher for Brandon and Sarah, who have to catch up. Brandon at 45, Sarah at 25. In the Catholic Church, what does a person become if he is canonized? Brandon?
A priest.
No. A saint. A saint if you're canonized. Brandon takes a backward step. You can still see the Star-Spangled Banner waving in the breeze over Fort McHenry if you travel to what Maryland city? Brandon.
Baltimore.
Baltimore is right. Got that $5 right back to 45. He's back in the limelight with his new TV series Lime Street. Named as former star of Heart to Heart. Brandon.
Robert Wagner.
You are right. Then Brandon goes to 50. $30 lead by Joe, but a big $25 money card is going to be added up there on the Fame Game board as we look for a famous person. My contributions to chemistry, medicine, and industry have been of major importance to all. I am a scientist born in 1822. I was the first to observe that living things come only from living things. Brandon.
Louis Pasteur.
You are right. Very nicely done with limited information. Well, Brandon, first of all, we'll show you where that $25 money card is.
Behind number 9.
And now you've got 3 big money cards to shoot for, and we lock the buzzer into you. Good luck, and stop it when you like.
9 would be right on time. Come on, 9. 9, 9, 9.
Right up the middle with number 5 will get you this prize.
Mystery money, or try again.
Now, that's a very tough decision, Brandon, because I will tell you, you are trailing Joe by $30. If you think you can overtake him, then you could try again for the lights to run and find a money card, or you can take that cash and put it in your pocket. Your decision.
Money in my pocket.
Put the money in the pocket. I hope it's good then. What do we got, Summer? It's good. $1,000 is very good. Good time to take the cash. And now we finish up the game with the speed round, and there is still time to catch Joe because we have a lot of questions. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Joe is at 80, Brandon at 50. That's 6 questions behind. We have a lot more than that. Sarah at 25. Good luck. We start the speed round now. What country calls its space pilots cosmonauts? Sarah.
Russia.
Right. Along with Woodward, who wrote All the President's Men? Sarah.
Bernstein.
Right. What kind of animal is the mythological creature called Pegasus? Joe. Horse. Right. In which western state can you take a drive across the painted desert? Sarah.
Arizona.
Right. What is traditionally given on a couple's first wedding anniversary? Brandon.
I don't know.
Time. Name the conservative author and columnist who hosts TV's Firing Line. Sarah.
William Buckley.
Right. What animal represents a rising stock market? Joe. Bull. Right. Known as the mother of arts, what do we call the art of designing buildings? Sarah.
Architect.
Right. In what Italian city would you find the Leaning Tower? Brandon.
Pisa.
Right. Which of our presidents is pictured on a quarter? Sarah.
Washington.
Right. What was first published by Samuel Johnson and later expanded by Noah Webster? Joe.
Dictionary.
Right. What type of West Indies musical style was made popular by Harry Belafonte? Joe.
Calypso.
Right. The Ambassador Bridge connects Windsor, Ontario to what Michigan city? Brandon.
Detroit.
Right. Time is up, and Joe has won it. Congratulations. Back to Joe in just a moment. First of all, on a couple's first wedding anniversary, what is traditionally given is something of paper. Got to say goodbye to Brandon. Well, Brandon, a good stay because you got that color television, $1,055 in cash, a good total, $1,400 and something over $60 in cash and prizes. Congratulations, you did well. And Sarah, you really made a move there at the end. You got rolling. I'm sorry you didn't pick up anything along the way, but we have some nice parting gifts and the cash in front of you. Thank you as well. But Joe Bellotta is going shopping. He's going to get something whether he likes it or not. Come on, Joe, let's go up there to the winner's book. Well, congratulations. You did it. And Joe, I don't want to rub it in, but you had a big enough win that you could have also taken the trip to Hawaii. However, right now you could get a stereo system, that lovely bathtub, pool table. Take a look at this beautiful necklace as well.
The accent is on style with this beautiful lady's necklace. A blending of colorful coral and freshwater pearls with 14-karat gold clasp and beads. Yours with a gift certificate from Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. And this prize is worth $1,200.
Very nice necklace. It is up here on the board right now. You've already gotten 2 beautiful prizes off there. Let's make the match now that gets you, I hope, exactly what you want, Joe. Good luck. Start picking.
Number 12.
Number 12 he starts off with. That's the necklace.
Number 17.
He's looking for a match. Number 17, piano. That would certainly come in handy in your business.
Number 9.
Number 9, and that is a stereo.
Number 19.
Number 19, looking for a match with that bathtub. Very unusual.
Number 6.
Number 6. You got that beautiful stereo. That is nice. Well, he turned down a small stereo, which he said he really loved. Now you've got an even bigger one I know you're going to love.
Take note of this fabulous stereo system. Thinner than 2 inches, an SFI Digital 11 stereo loudspeaker. High-definition sound with visual beauty, plus a wireless remote audio system. Furnished by Sawa Fuji America. And this prize is worth $2,200.
Over $2,000 stereo. Look at the size of that thing. Is that incredible? And the speakers are about 1.5 inches wide. That is sensational. Do you like this, Joe?
I love it.
Somehow,
I love it.
This time, I believe it. We'll be right back. Look at it. The equipment is so small.
Just compare Pillsbury Already Pie crust to Scratch crust.
Bet you can't tell which crust is Scratch and which one is Already. Bet you can't tell which crust is Scratch and which one is Pillsbury. Real fresh dough, just unfold it. Bake it, tastes just like you rolled it. Bet you when you get you some down the hatch. Bet you can't tell Already from Scratch.
Pillsbury Already Pie crust, fresh from your dairy case.
Introducing a new goodnight friend, Glow Butterfly.
Your child's good night friend.
And here's cute little Glow Bug.
Squeeze him tight when it's night. Watch his face light up bright. Your child's good night friend.
And pretty Glow Baby.
Glow Baby's tired, Mommy.
Good night, Glow Baby. Good night, Susie.
They're all machine washable. Batteries not included and each sold separately. Who has these goodnight friends? Hasbro has.
We were just looking at that incredible stereo. I mean, by remote control, it's got dubbing, sleep, wake-up radio, taping, everything by remote control. And anything like it. It is lovely. And it is just part of all that beautiful package you've got. Congratulations, Joe. You can stay here now. You've knocked off, what, 3 prizes? You can stay here until you get all of those prizes. And this.
$50,000 in cash.
And Joe's taking a pretty good bite at it right now. $9,025 in cash and prizes and 2 new challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
Bye. Some members of our studio audience and some departamentos will receive Honey Nut Cheerios. Tempt your tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. It's a honey of an O. It's Honey Nut Cheerios. And put the great taste of chocolate in your chocolate chip cookies with Hershey's Semi-Sweet Chips, milk chocolate or mini chips from Hershey's. Plus, it's the Moment's 9-piece glass party set. Beautiful optic design, great for entertaining. From Anchor Hawking, we set the table for America. And 6 quarts of quality True Test XO Rust products to beautify and protect metal from True Value hardware stores and home centers. Plus, no-nonsense pantyhose with 16-point contouring to make you look and feel terrific, whatever your fashion. No-nonsense fits, and that's no nonsense. Jim Perry's wardrobe, furnished by Botany 500. Summer Bartholomew's wardrobe, furnished by Augustus.
It's depressing, it's painful, and it happens monthly to women who suffer from premenstrual syndrome. Is there finally a cure? Find out tomorrow at 10 on Sally Jesse Raphael here on Channel 11.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Strandy production.
Monday, a brilliant lawyer. A man accused of a crime.
What's the charge?
Murder 1.
Look at me.
Maybe we better keep this professional.
Could she risk everything for his love?
I dreamed about you last night.
Would she do anything to free him?
You gotta get me out of here.
Stephanie Zimblit's only chance is love.